Here we have verse 21 of the 20th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew. We have the incident in which the mother of James and John has brought her two sons more or less in tow, making this a request. She's probably not sure what to make of the predictions concerning crucifixion, but she's certainly fixated on the predictions concerning glory, and that seems to be occupying her mind now as she shows up. So she appears. She's asking that Jesus will give what she requests. And Jesus responds here, ho, this is the article being used as a pronoun, so he, apen, third person singular, aorist active indicative, he said, postpositive da, aute to her in the feminine, dative feminine singular. He said to her, te, interrogative pronoun, what theles do you wish? The second person singular of the verb for thelo, I want or I wish. So he doesn't promise to give her what she wishes, but he certainly asks her to speak freely as to what she's requesting. Lege, this is referring to her, the third person singular. Present active indicative, she says. Auto, indirect object, dative masculine singular. She says to him, ape, from say, this is lego. I say, this is the second aorist, of course. It's the second person singular. Aorist active imperative in this case. She says, or she says to him, say, command would be the force of it. Hina. We'll take the subjunctive, which we have here. Command. Kathisosen, this is from kathidzo, to sit. Kathisosen is the third person plural, aorist active subjunctive. So say that they will sit in the subjunctive. And then who's she speaking of? Well, hutoi, demonstrative pronoun, these, hoi, the, duo, adjective, two, huioi, the two sons, mu, of me. So grant that the two sons of me will sit in the subjunctive. Heis, one on one side, heis, one on the other. So one, ek degzion, this is the genitive of degzios, which is the word for right. So one on the right side, su, of you. Right is a noun here, used in the genitive singular. One on the right of you, kai, connective, one, eggs, same construction, you, o, nu, mon. On the left, also in the genitive, on the left of you, in, preposition takes the dative, te, basileia, in the kingdom, su, of you. So, she knows that something big is going to happen in Jerusalem. She knows that Jesus, with the power that he's displayed, must be about to establish some kind of extraordinary rule. And she figures might as well jump in line as soon as possible and make these extravagant requests. That her two sons will, of course, sit on the right, the position of normal prominence, the highest position next to Christ himself, and one on the left. That's the request that's made. You can't fault her for her ambition in making the request, but of course she hardly knows what she's asking, which is precisely what Jesus is going to point out in the ensuing conversation.